Hi, third graders! Welcome to science class. I hope you had a great time off, and I'm sure you did a great job in your last science test. Well, we are about to begin a new lesson, lesson 2, that's called What Are Some Animal Life Cycles? In lesson 1, you learned that dandelions and other plants go through life stages. We learned that the life stages of plants happen in a certain order. Now, you will learn that animals also have life cycles that happen in a certain order. Let's explore some images to discover the different life stages of you may be asking, what are we going to be exploring? Images of what? Well, we will be exploring 2 different animals, and the first one that we'll be exploring is a dog. That's correct. We'll be exploring a dog. Let's look at the first image. Here we have this cute, that's right, newborn puppy. Now let's look at the second picture of a life stage of a dog. This is a puppy already that I'm sure many of you had once in your life. And then here we have an adult dog that's already having babies. And of course, the last stage will be the elderly dog. Alrighty, these are the stages of a dog. So let's look at the first stage of a dog. The first stage of a dog, it's called birth. This puppy right here, the newborn puppy, has just been born. So the birth is the first stage in the life cycle of some animals. Dogs give birth to live young, and doggies, just like many other mammals, they depend on their mothers to feed them milk. The second stage of a dog is the stage of growth. This is when the dog is in stage of puppy. We know that during the growth stage, a puppy will increase in size, it will grow more hair, and learn new skills. Now, the third stage is when the dog is in the stage of reproduction. So this is the stage when you can see the adult dog with litter, with puppies, and that's when the adult dog just completed the reproduction stage of life. And we know that females give birth to live young. Mother dogs care for their pups. They're the ones that take care of their babies. The fourth stage of the life cycle of a dog is the death. This is when we have elderly dog. We know that this dog is nearing the end of its life cycle and it will eventually die. Small dogs can live about 15 or more years. Medium dogs average about 12 years, and large dogs usually only live about 7 or 8 years. And this is the information I have for you about the life cycle of a dog. And I promised you that we'll be exploring images of another life cycle of a different creature that God created. And this time it is going to be life stages of not just any bird. We'll be studying life cycle of a penguin. That's right, we'll be studying penguin. Let's look at the first stage of a penguin. This is a little different, isn't it? We don't have a live young in here. Here we have an egg. This is the stage that birds have as a first stage, egg. And then, of course, from the egg will hatch a beautiful creature that will become a young penguin. And this penguin is going to look just like this. The next stage is the stage when penguin becomes an adult. Very good. And the last stage is when they become elderly. All right, so let's look at the stages again in details. So the first stage again is the stage of birth. Now we can see that the stage of birth in the life cycle of a penguin is different. This time we have an egg, right? So birds, such as penguins, are born when they hatch from eggs. They cannot take care of themselves at this stage. They depend on adults to feed and protect them. The second stage, again, it's the stage of growth. And here's where the young penguin will increase in size and weight. Adult feathers replace fuzzy down, and young penguins learn to hunt for food. Now, in the third stage of a penguin, we have, again, reproduction, just like in the dog's life stages. Here's where the female penguin, again, just like in the dog stages, will reproduce by laying eggs. they lay eggs, they don't have a live young. The young penguin will develop inside the egg, while an adult guards the egg and keeps it warm. And of course, the fourth stage, the last stage, is again death. The penguins can live for up to 20 years, but like all animals, eventually elderly adults will die. Okay, so in the classroom, you will be discussing how the stages are alike and how they are different for dogs versus penguins. Now is your turn. You need to complete this iWork in Schoology. You need to put these stages of dog's life cycle in the correct order. You need to write each stage down in Schoology. You'll get 4 points. And for number 2, you need to write 2 examples of other animals that hatch from eggs, and you'll get 2 points for that one. All right, everyone, before you go, I want to remind you that just like animals and plants go through transformations and stages, we as Christians, we also go through transformation. Remember that God is telling us in 2 Corinthians 3:18. He says, as the Spirit of the Lord works within us, we become more and more like Him. Anyone that is in Christ is a new creature. The old things passed away, new things have come. As you can see, we as Christians also have life stages, and we are to become more and more like Him. All right, everyone, thank you, third graders, for joining me in this lesson. I hope you will enjoy it and have fun, and I hope this lesson is going to be just a great experience for you. We love you very much. Wish you all the best. God bless you, third graders. Bye.